New Thought Media Network proudly presents the Global Heart of Peace's Peace Party. Celebrate the many paths to peace. Explore an exciting life of peace. Embody joyous peace. Come to our weekly Peace Party, Mondays at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on New Thought Media Network. www.ntmedia.org.
Hey, welcome. Welcome to Peace Party, brought to you by the Global Heart of Peace Initiative. I'm Reverend Kathy Mastroianni, and I have lots of hats and titles you might know me from the Science of Mind Archives. And today I'm here representing my own personal ministry known as Spirit Song Creations that talks about simple spiritual practices to transform your life. And my life is all about peace and bringing more peace to people individually and the world collectively. So I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for the invitation. And today and tonight, right now, we are here to celebrate the many aspects of peace and explore how exciting a life full of peace and joy can be. And today I'll be talking about my favorite form of peace, which is kirtan, or chanting. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a minute. So why don't we start off with something simple? Perhaps in a yoga class or somewhere in your life, you've chanted the sound of Om. Om is known as the seed sound that is in all sound, and it transcends creation and the omnipresence of spirit. So just get settled wherever you are. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And for those who may not know, this is called a harmonium. It's like a little pump piano where I can pump in, air goes through and it plays. It's from India, actually. It was the most exciting day when it showed up at my house. And so we're going to use this as part of our peace practice tonight. So for right now, we're going to chant Om 3 times. So just again, settle in. Take a nice deep breath in. And just feel and notice the effects of those 3 simple Oms. Wow. So I learned about kirtan from a yoga teacher I had many moons ago, about 25 years ago. And what she would do is after class, she'd do the normal hatha yoga, stretching, during class. But afterwards, she'd say, hey, if anyone wants to stay after, I need to study this for school. She was becoming a minister of yoga, of all things, at the Swami Satchidananda's ashram. Actually, Satchidananda at Yogaville ashram. And I would always stay because I just wanted to learn more and more. I wanted to learn more the depth of yoga. And I learned that this type of yoga is known as bhakti yoga, the yoga of devotion. And to me personally, when I chant and sing and get into the flow of these mantras, which are little Sanskrit verses or English ones that we repeat, I just feel like my heart is cracked wide open. I just feel one with all that there is. And it brings me to this depth of peace, this peace truly that passes all understanding. And let me read about the power of mantra. This is from the Shambhava School of Yoga. And if you're in Colorado, check out Shoshone Yogaville or Shoshone Ashram. It's a beautiful place. Where I really got to deepen into these yogic practices. And yoga, for those who may not know, yoga means union. It's the union of mind, body, and spirit. And this is mantra is the sound vibration of the self with a capital S. That is the sound vibration of God. By repeating mantra silently or by chanting it loudly, you will begin to experience the inner radiance that exists within inside you. If your mind becomes one pointed on mantra, you will experience the inner self. Mantra is a Sanskrit word that means mind protector or mind instrument. Mantra has the power to protect the mind from negative vibrations and also to create positive vibrations both in us and around us. Mantra has been around since the Vedic times in India as a means of accessing deeper states of consciousness through sound. Just the sight of divine beings can lead us to their state of being. Sacred sound can lead us to higher and higher realms until ultimately we experience the state of soundless sound. Sounds deep, huh? It's pretty fun and cool as well. So with my Spirit Song Creations, simple spiritual practices to transform your life, what I invite people to do is to try on different spiritual practices. Kind of like you're going to the store and you're trying on clothes. You take a whole bunch of different ones into the fitting room. You try on, see if it fits. If it fits, great, you get it. And if not, you take it off. You just leave it. And so I just invite people, because this is something a little different, just to try this on, to be open and to receptive to something new. And so I'm so grateful that you are here to join me today, because our peace party will be a kirtan, an opportunity for chanting and singing and communing in the oneness of all there is. Well, why don't we start with a chant, shall we? So this is, it's called Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And it means I bow to my inner self. And in kirtan and in yoga, they have different deities that they talk to. And it's not like it's separate outside, but just like we are all individualized expressions of the one. These deities represent elements of spirit. And Shiva is actually known as Shiva the Destroyer. It can destroy illusion, and it can bring more peace into our lives. But we say Om Namah Shivaya, we're bowing to our inner self, that inner wisdom, that inner divine nature. And so I invite you to kind of take that in as we sing a little Om Namah Shivaya. All right, just take a breath in. And you'll catch on pretty quick, I'm sure. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shivaya Namah. 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 So again, I invite you to breathe in the vibration of these mantras. And just notice any shifts, notice anything that's changing in you. Just notice the power of mantra. And I would like to talk a little bit about peace. Peace. So Ernest Holmes in the Science of Mind textbook, of all places, I like the glossary. And so going to the glossary, I mean, we talk about peace this, peace that, peace parties. What is this peace that we are seeking? And Ernest says, peace, an inner state of calm, an inner calm so complete that nothing can disturb it. The peace which comes only from the knowledge that it is all. This phantomless peace is meant by the peace of the Spirit. This is the peace that Jesus meant when he said, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. The infinite is always at peace because there's nothing to disturb it. A realization of our oneness with omnipresence brings peace, and the peace which is accompanied by the consciousness of power. So again, I think that's another thing that mantra does for me. I feel at one with all there is, one with that omnipresence of spirit that's in me, through me, and all around me. Peace, peace, peace. Let's just do a short little mantra. It's Om Shanti Om. I mean, Shanti means peace in Sanskrit. You ready? Again, it's kind of simple. Om Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Om. And in English, peace, I am peace. You are peace. We are peace. Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Om. Peace, I am peace. You are peace. We are peace. Peace, I am peace. You are peace. We are peace. Om Shanti Om. Shanti Om, Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Om. Just sinking into the peace that passes all understanding. The peace that is our true nature. And just as the more that we cultivate that peace within ourselves, in the oneness, we're cultivating peace in everyone. Peace, peace, peace. And we're going to end with how I end my kirtans. It's called, a little longer, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. I wish peace, freedom, and happiness to all beings, and may my actions and behavior contribute to others in a way that brings peace, freedom, and happiness. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May this little bit of peace brought a little bit of peace into your life. And if you're curious, I invite you to go to YouTube, explore kirtan. Krishna Das, Deva Pramal. There's some beautiful, beautiful souls out there who chant beautiful things that take you to those other realms of peace. So thank you so much for joining us today as we explored a unique aspect of peace and hopefully introduced you to a new way to look at peace. And please join us again next week, which is Monday, August 4th, when our own Reverend Christy Semple is going to talk about the power of patience in nurturing peace. Peace and patience. How perfect is that? Thank you so much. Namaste.